All right, Shalom. We want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to other items that preach in 144 truth, coming out of GMS, all right? This is Las Vegas Camp Man of Valor. I go by Cologne, hopefully coming to you with another edifying lesson to you men, women, and children of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and speckled birds that go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai is your power and your power alone, which Yahweh means he is, he exists, Ba'ashem in the name, and Yahweh means he deliver, he is salvation, all right? It's going to be a real quick testimony dream vision that I had. Basically I had last night, and just like Acts 2:17 and 18, I'll just get it. And Joel 2:27-28, all right, when it talks about him pouring out his spirit, and giving, his prophets, he pour out his spirit to the people, right? So they can prophesy dreams and visions that they got and what they seen. And you hear a lot of beautiful vision of the brothers, all right? Speaking on them receiving like spiritual power or just things happening when Jacob trouble is at his peak, all right? And there's all types of visions of people coming out talking about them seeing the arrival of Yahweh Shai, all right? Hell unleashed, all types of visions, all right? And, this is what the scriptures say, all right? I'm just going to grab it, all right? It says, Acts 2:17, and it shall come to pass in the last days, all right? And we are in those last days, all right? We're in the last days of Esau, Edom's rulership, all right? 2nd Ezra 6:9, the end of the world is Esau. We can see that Esau is at his end. He's losing his power strip. We are in those last days. All right. Yahweh, the Most High, will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and the sons and the daughters shall prophesy, and the young men shall see visions, and the old men shall dream dreams, and on my servants and of my handsmaid I will pour out the spirit on those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. All right. In NLT, in the last days, the Most High says, I will pour out my spirit upon all people. Your sons and your daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. In those days I will pour out my spirit, even on my servants, men and women alike, and they will prophesy. And like I said, you've been hearing videos of people telling their visions and dreams, all right? So this is going to be just real quick because it seemed like it was long, but it wasn't. I'm here in Vegas, and I was walking right in the strip, and it was daytime, and I was just casually walking. And for some odd, this was a day where there's really a lot of people out, and I'm just walking, and if I'm kind of remembering, it's like I'm walking and I'm noticing I'm walking on air. I'm not really paying attention because I'm thinking I'm walking, and I'm not that tall, right? But at that sense, I'm like, yo, I'm getting taller until I look down and notice, oh snaps, I'm levitating. So automatic, I'm like, just go like this and poof, I take off. I'm flying. And I'm like, oh snaps, I'm gone. Now at this time, I'm not hearing anything. I'm just flying. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm just flying. So I look left, and I can't pronounce it, but it's like, I ain't even gonna try. See, I see on my left, right? And I see a lot of people, they just partying, doing all crazy stuff. So, I go over there because, I see something, right? So I fly, I go over there. I fly, I hit the doom, boom. So my personality, those who know me, I'm out there, all right? Not saying I'm a goofball, but, my personality is just a little out there. So I'm doing my thing, chicken wing and things and stuff, and I'm seeing, women I like, it's cars and stuff, and, the people, and, I'm kind of like showing out. And I'm noticing now I'm hearing people like, yo, what is that? Is he like an alien? What is it? So they're freaking out. So I'm like, oh, forget it. So I run and I jump off the building, right? And now I'm noticing I'm not flying. I'm going down fast. And I'm like, oh, snaps, this is it. And then, boom, I take off again. I'm like, oh, now I'm going really fast. And then I can't control it. And then I hit the ground. Boom. So when I laid there and I hit it hard, I didn't feel anything. But I'm laying there, and it was like in front of a lot of more people. Like I was at a park somewhere. I don't even know. I was going so fast, I hit the ground. Then I started hearing things like, it's like that Superman movie when Peter was talking to his grandpa. He's like, great power comes great responsibility. Then scripture started hitting, and it's like, don't be excited that you have power, paraphrasing scripture, be more excited that your name's written in the book of life. And then humility, that I started getting humble because I was trying to showcase in front of people like, oh, look, trying to impress women and stuff, right? And, that's not what the power was for. And then at that time, I thought I lost them because just at that time, I jumped in my flesh instead of just, it was just happening so fast. I'm like, yo, I got power, what? And I'm flying. That's one of my things we love talking about. I'm always talking about flying. As you see, my favorite character is Superman. But I like the Brightburn Superman. And, I'm hearing all these things, and then like I hear them speaking to me, and then I just get up because they were trying to touch me to see if I was alive. And they're like, don't touch me. And then I just get up, boom, I take off. And as I'm going now, I'm hearing this guy, Edomite, on the radio talking about, these NIGGRs are out here and Jesus is white and he should have the power of the white man. And I'm hearing him kind of like X-Men, how they were coming at they call them, mutants. So I'm hearing them speaking kind of in that matter. And he said, there's multiple, they're out here, we need to find them. If you see them, call us in, like going war against us, right? So I'm hearing them, and I'm like, the Spirit got me going to wherever he's at to find him. And I'm flying to get to wherever, and then I'm noticing it's getting louder and louder, and I'm getting closer to wherever this dude is. And then I finally flew down, boom, at this building, and I'm about to touch the wall. And as soon as I'm thinking I'm about to go through it, right, the phone rings, and I wake up, and I pick up the phone, and it was my little brother calling, and it was 6:13. And then it made me think of the law, statute, commandments, because he's going to put those in our inward parts, Ezekiel 36 and 26, giving us that new body when the laws are within us, that and we be like him, holy, be separated. All right. Being those true powers, those super gods, Romans 8 and 17, joint heirs with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And like, for me, the humblest thing is like, I was excited because it felt so real. And this is not the first time I had a vision like that, me flying with spiritual power. I did a video prior a few years back on the Passat when the Passover that day, I had that vision, and I had Superman power abilities, and this is probably like, I have a lot of like visions like this, and I'm like, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect, Lord willing. I'm one of those men, all right, that receive power of and do the things that Yahweh Shem Yahushai need me to do, because he did say he's going to give his power to those men. All right, definitely in times of Jacob's trouble, you're going to see so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians with spiritual power. We're in a day of technology where everybody like to record stuff all the time. All right. So there will be those men, what they call them, the true X-Men. All right. The real men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are going to be the ones that's going to receive spiritual power. Man, I was amped and pumped up because it'd been a while since I had a vision or dreams, right? And that just came out of nowhere because a brother of mine had a beautiful lesson about him and another brother, all right, and in the kingdom, and that was beautiful to hear. And I'm like, man, that's beautiful. You get pumped up. It's like faith boosters when you hear these things or hear these stories, all right. And it just keep going, keep fighting, because in the end of the day, I'm fighting for my crown. And I know every brother that's, doing the work and being about our Father's business, Yahweh Shem Yahushua's business, that we fighting for that crown, man, to be joint heirs, be many most highs, man. You don't want to be a Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You want to be like a offspring of Yahushai. The powers that we can't even imagine. All right. All the supervillains and superheroes of all their powers that we've seen on the comic books and anime, and we're big fans of that. And there's powers that we don't even know of. I always say, I want it all, but I love flying. And to have that vision last night, or basically this morning, was beautiful because it just to keep going and keep fighting. And we serve a power that don't lie, but it's still like, hopefully, Lord willing, that I will receive power in that day, or a brother that I know receive power today, or the brothers that's laboring wholeheartedly, all right, for Yahweh Shem Yahshai to receive power, all right, because you might not receive power and be by a brother that do have the power, all right. He said he going, but thou should be safe, all right. Jeremiah 30:7, the second part. Those who be saved is the elect, all right. There are going to be certain men that's going to receive spiritual power on this side. I'm not saying I am, and I'm not saying I might not, and I'm not saying I will. I don't know. All right. But we serve a power that don't lie. And these visions they get are so beautiful because it's faith boosters to just keep going. I mean, I always wanted to be a superhero, a rising saint for Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the true Justice League. All right. That's the true Just Us League, because it's just us. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right. It's just us. It's about the Israel, the world of Israel. All right. The Israelites. OK, those are the only ones who's going to receive that type of power, true power. All right. And I hope this was a faith boosters or edifying to your elect. All right. So when you get these beautiful visions, man, to keep going, keep striving, and let people know, like, these things is real. You going to see men out here, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahshai with spiritual powers, man. All right. My son had a vision like that. He was flying and filling the water and hearing people and seeing in third person stuff like that. And he was telling me that vision. All right. And it's beautiful to hear those things. Right. And my pops as well. So it's like, we don't know, but we serve a power that don't lie. And he said he was going to pour out his spirit to give us visions and dreams. So who knows? Who knows? But Lord willing, hey, I'm on the right hand side of righteousness in that day. All right. Whether I receive the power, or whether I'm by a brother with him, or I'm getting saved by the angels, or whether I'm a martyr for Yahweh Shem Yahshai, or scarcely be saved when he arrives. Whatever the case may be, I want to be on that side, on the right-hand side with Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and keep fighting to be a rising saint. So I hope this was an edifying lesson. All right, and a faith booster. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutating all the items that's preaching 144 truth coming out of GMS, right? The Las Vegas Camp, Man of Valor. I'll go about Cologne. Till next time, Shalom.